All right, we have. Um, yeah, the knee joint. You'd have to remember that. Um, you've basically got two bones, like your calf and your shin, going into your knee, and then you've got your your thigh bone, which is a single bone, going into your knee that way. So, so basically, there is nothing in the knee. What holds it together is the grouping of where the muscles come together via the tendons that sort of meet at the bones, but there's actually nothing in the joint than the fluid. So it's not so much a cartilage problem. True, you might have damaged the cartilage, but cartilage has no nerve endings in, so that's not causing the pain. It's the nerve endings that's causing the pain. So the thing is, it's sending a message to your brain to say, there's something going on. Well, generally, what tends to happen is that you're overstraining and you're not rehabilitating. So when you're doing high impact, heavyweight squats and stuff like that, it needs a soft exercise also to compensate for the wear and tear that you've just put it under, basically. So so the only thing protecting the knee really is the kneecap, and that serves the purpose of you know everything's behind the kneecap, all the working mechanism of the knee. So you've got to imagine like you've got ligaments there, and your hamstring ligament, for example, that's really that's quite fat. You know what I mean? And the tendons, they're quite strong in especially in the thigh, and lesser so in the calf bones, like because tendons attach muscle to the bones, don't they? So the thing is, what you're trying to do now is to alleviate because you need to rest. So you want rest, recover, and then rehabilitate. So what you've basically got to do now is you've got to do loads of rest by placing such things like pillars under your knees, pillows, and when you sleep at night, get pillows under your knees and just relieve the pressure, because this is what really you're suffering from. You're suffering from inflammation through stress. It's pressure on the joint, and this consistent pressure without rehabilitating, and we'll get to rehabilitating in a minute because now we're just on rest. So you want to really you want to massage them when you can. Heat's good, hot towels or a hot water bottle. Get two of them. I don't know whether you both knees or just one knee, but hot water bottles. Um, if you're putting boiling water in them, you probably want to wrap a towel around them and then put them under your knee. So get two from Poundland and a couple of towels. You'll have your knees will be getting nice warm um, energy basically, and it'll be getting supported by the height of the pillows that you've just made from wrapping the towels around. So that's a really good one. Then to recover, you want to be gauging your recovery. So you've got your time to rest, and in with your rest, you still want to be in with your recovery. You still want to be resting. You know what I mean? You don't want to go like running marathons on tarmac or something like that. You want to give them time to heal, and then um, the rehabilitation would be. I would recommend Tai Chi walking, or just sort of like I don't know what you know about like physiotherapy or anything like that. Um, if you could get Alexander Technique lessons, that would be great. But basically, if you can't, And I recommend that you do, I highly recommend that you do. You need about 5, I think they're about 40 dabs or something. But yeah, so what you want to be looking at doing is swimming's good. Swimming's quite good. Um, but have you ever done like exercises like low impact exercises, um, where you lie on your back and say like do exercises like riding a bike upside down, you know, things where the actual weight of your body isn't on your knees. Um, but do this after you've recovered. So say give it like a few days to rest. You know, really give your knees a good hour, say 30 minutes rest when you would generally be up and about, and do that about 2 or 3 times a day. It's quite important. Like rest is important, and then the next thing, uh, you know, do that for 2 or 3 days and gauge your improving. You will be improving by then because you alleviating a lot of the pressure, and especially in the night time, you know, if you're putting the hot water bottles underneath your knees, you'll be having a good old 8 hours or more while you're off um, rest. So that should do you for now. Um, but yeah, you want to be looking at like yoga's really good because it's low impact. That's a great example of low impact exercise. There are Tai Chi lessons everywhere, basically. Um, you know, the Tai Chi walking would do you good, and just that general sense of like moving slowly into the stance in how that they do it, because it creates a natural spring and doesn't lean so much on the muscles, but it helps build up the tendons. And the thing is with the tendons and ligaments is um, they don't tend to get much blood flow. There's right lads, off to work or just come back?
Just come back.
Oh, you going back?
No, no. Just come short.
Alright. See you later. So yeah, ligaments and tendons, they don't have much blood flow. So you'd have to compensate for that by resting. So like wushu, which I done, that like high impact on the knees and tendons around the knees, you know what I mean? So yeah, get rested. Lying down with your knees up, if you know what I mean, like your feet flat on the floor so that your knees are pointing to the ceiling. Do you know what I mean? That's a great one. You can just have a pillow under your head and just sort of like do it on the floor. Don't On the floor is better. You can do it on the bed if you've got a firm mattress, but on the floor is better. But on a mat or something, towel, whatever, just so that the cold of the floor doesn't get in your back and then you get back problems. Yeah, that'll take away a lot of the stress. So that's a great way to rest as well. So you've got a few ways there. Another way would be like if you're lying on the couch, you know, the arm of the couch, put your legs over them so that your knees are like bent where the arm is. That's another great way. Another one would be to lie on the floor, right? Again, put like a mat or something underneath, and then put your legs actually on the couch, like you know your calves and your feet, and then just stay there for half an hour and just breathe. And that's boss. And have your headphones on or whatever. Um, that'll help your lungs as well. And your lungs feed the blood, and you know you can stabilise your blood pressure through getting more oxygen. That way you'll recover quicker, and then you can get onto the rehabilitation, the swimming, the yoga, or the Tai Chi. So good luck with that.